Not this time.
Romance is blooming.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Dandelion. I know, Dego.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
What?
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Valmerius Hospital.
Oh no.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Uh-oh.
Of course, let's go.
What's up, Pop X?
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable.
Oh.
Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Who could have done this?
That
man.
I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
That was
Don't need
probably
any
your
convincing.
fault. Wow.
Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers. Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued.
Oh, we're gonna find who did
I'll get
this.
whoever
We're gonna
did this,
find them.
Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
What's
You
up,
lead.
Overbutt? Into the sewers we
So,
go.
Preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Oh, that thing is annoying. I hate these. Yes, it did, Curse. It did. We got a nice outfit now. What setting am I playing on? Story and sword. Now, why isn't this my tracked quest? That's what I want to know. Here we go. Much better. Oh, snap.
Priscilla, how's it look?
Oh, whoops.
Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Treborets.
Yeah.
Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Come on, there's gotta be some kind of magic I can do. Oh. I can barely see. Wait. Important Witcher business over here. Let's loot everything. There we go. There we go. First doo-doo and now Hemmelfur. Did Apollo make this game? No problem, Clarinetist, no problem. What's up, Albrecht? How's it going? Thank you for the host. How you doing? Alright, I should probably walk in front of this guy.
Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastor.
So much loot!
Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Person looked dwarven to
Human.
me.
Wrong body type. Looks like necrophages got to this one.
I mean, I can't turn down all this. There's a lot of alcohol. My god, why does... I don't know why my game does that. Jabber. I was only doing it that one time because, like, I didn't have much space. I have plenty of space for things I don't need now.
This isn't it. Let's keep looking. Human. Wrong body type.
Okay.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a
Oh,
she.
nice.
Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Alright.
Let's keep looking.
Next.
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely. Let's keep looking.
Alright.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Alright. It's time for some more CSI. Witcher version.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burned.
Bye, Albrecht.
Like he
See you
was in a
later.
fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Oh, ah.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So
Ooh.
it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Guess I no regrets starring Lowco as Geralt. I don't know if I would want to be him. Wow, SSD. Yeah, I don't know guided by voices. It was just like a breeze.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Oh, he just put his he just put his bare hands in the guy's dead, open, rotting chest. There's sounds.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Check this.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due
his
warning,
body
it
ever.
will stink of rot.
Once
Oh,
fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of
hey,
decay.
Crazy Pingu, how you
Why his
doing?
throat scalded.
Head, torso, hands.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Okay, legs.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor.
I thought it was funny. Oh, genitals.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
I would think so, but I guess we're going
We'll see.
for it.
Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Leaving the genitals for last. I went in order, right? Oh, hey, Raystrike! How you doing, Raystrike? Guided by voices. Google
All right.
is your friend.
Think I know enough.
Hey,
Enlighten
Wheeler,
me,
what's
please,
up?
Because I've still no notion what this is about.
Web geek.
What the motive might have been.
Okay. No motive. Ritual murder? I don't know if it was a ritual. Well, they did take the heart. Punishment? I think I want to say ritual because of the fact that it was repetition and they took his heart, which kind of is like a ritualistic thing to do if you're a crazy person. Otherwise they wouldn't, like, why would they do that? I'm gonna go with ritual.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth.
What's up,
heat,
Atlas Armory?
fire.
A fire eternal.
And the egg.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert
That's all.
Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted, drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
It's very
Very
methodical,
well,
yeah.
speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Where was it found?
Woodcarver's body.
Hey, what's up, Simone?
Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any
Oh,
circumstances.
Amori? Did I say Armory?
You
Sorry.
did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Interesting. Hey, Mikey! What's up, Mikey? How you doing? Who's Nathaniel?
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so
Seems
forth.
suspicious.
Dream job.
Does that not seem suspicious? What's up, Tobin?
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
Hierarch
An old
Hemmelfart, yep.
story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Hey, Hug Train, welcome back. I mean, Mikey, I'm just like, that guy just seems so suspicious. He works at the coroner's. He has a feud with the doctor. He used to torture people. I would arrest him. I would arrest him right now.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the
Eustace.
streets!
Poor Lydica. What happened here? Monsters. Oh!
Eustace?
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember.
So lasers are
No
magic.
ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
Everyone is suspicious to Lowco, that's why so many innocents die in her playthroughs. I mean...
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Alright, we're gonna hypnotize him.
Talk. What did you find on him?
Bye, Ninja!
As you wish.
As you
Trifles,
wish.
baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Get on my sight.
Get out of my sight. Now.
Okay. We're getting places. Let's save. Okay. That guy was rude.
Oh, you don't mean to.
We did get some clues.
Oh!
That's good.
Dog outside in this.
How do we get in there? Alright, let's go around this way. Should have hit him. Hey, Anza! 2 months in a row. Thank you so much for the resub, Anza. Really, really, really appreciate the support. That's awesome. I hope you're doing well, Anza. How do I get in here? Why did I not hit him? I don't know. I didn't want to, like, fight him.
Anyone home?
I don't know.
Begun, or I'll sick me hounds on you.
What's
Molly,
up, Anza?
screw you.
How's it
Come.
going?
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer. Looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Go on then. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
So you are...
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Did your brother have any...
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag." and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her?
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pawn said a fever took her.
Okay, okay. I guess that
Tell me what you
explains
know
the
about the murder,
syphilis?
in order, in detail.
'Twas like
In
this.
detail.
Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hyrax Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
That explains the ash that
we've
was
talked
found
enough.
in his eye.
Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with your dogs. Okay.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one corpse to the other. Repeatedly.
Scorpio! Scorpio 5 buds! That is awesome. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for the resub. Really appreciate that. How's it going, Scorpio? Dog in the background looks rather menacing, I know, right?
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
This was definitely a ritual. Concerned citizen sermon. It's not it. Oh, this is the crimson. Here we go. Fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Live in harmony with eternal fire. So this is an eternal fire ritual, which is what I initially thought. And isn't that guy part of the coroner? Is an eternal fire dude, is he? Huh. Hey, evil monkey, what's up? Why was the audio overlapping? I have no idea. It freaked me out. I was confused, scared. Alright, if these dogs attack me, I might kill them. They attack me. What else are we looking for here? Let's go inside.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside
Nice, cursed!
since they found
Awesome.
Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood, left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Alright, cursed. Bye, Bugada. See you later. I'm doing well, evil monkey. Hope you're doing well too. Oh, chair. What the hell just happened? I like tripped.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Okay.